What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of Cubase, online Cubase tutorials. I'm Jeff, and I'm going to take you through the next step of getting this the song sounding better. I'm going to simplify what we've got. I've been having some computer issues, so if you're joining midway or I'm skipping around in this video, the reason is because I keep crashing while making these tutorials. So in the last video, the end of that, basically what I did was I trimmed everything down, and we're now just dealing with one measure, and I moved it to bar 9. We talked a little bit about 1 through 8 is going to be an intro, measures 1 through 8, and electronic dance music uses 4-bar phrases and measures that have 4 counts each, and then we've got a kick drum and a hi-hat. That's all we've got going so far. And what I was going to do is route the hi-hat to a new sound that sounds better. So I'm going to go grab another copy of Groove Agent, and I'm not going to assign a MIDI track because I'm just going to use this existing one. And I'm going to go in here and grab the in the drum sets that are house music. I'm going to grab the house kit. And so with the house kit, now what we can do is we can tell these hats to go to the second copy of Groove Agent. So once I do that, and we play this track again, whoops, now I just rewound it to the first measure. That's where everything went. So I just wanted to start here. So that's sounding a lot better. You can see this lighting up here. I'm going to select this hi-hat here. Let me actually move this over a little bit. Holding the shift key and rolling the scroll wheel, I can put that right where I want. And for this Groove Agent, this hi-hat sound, I'm going to just boost it up a little bit. Hit the space bar, Control S, and save that. That sounds pretty good. That's your typical beat for electronic dance music. Just a kick on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the hi-hat, it comes in on the offbeat. So if you click the kick and the hi-hat together, you can see it's kick, hat, kick, hat, kick, hat, kick, hat for one measure. And pretty much all dance and trance, techno starts with this basic pattern, just with a different sound for the kick or the hat. So let's use that as the basis for our track. And with house music, there's one more thing I wanted to do is it's getting this hat sound getting routed to the kick track because of the way that we found out the Groove Agent plugin deals with its output. So now, because we have a different output here, you can see that what we're going to do is, if we're only using the hi-hat, the master is probably fine for that, but it has a new master. It's this guy down here. So technically we could say, hey, you're the hat. But I might use more drums in here. So I'm just going to keep with my recommendation. The best practice is to activate these outputs. And now output 2, we want to be the hat, and then go into the hat, into the mixer. And this hat is right here, and then we want that to go to the output 2. And now you notice it'll say hat. I don't know why they don't let you name it in here. You name it in here. So now, because this is drums and it's still red, you can notice you can keep it in 2 separate folders to go with those VST instruments. It's probably the best way to do it, but this is still red. It's still drums. Maybe we'll use orange for this actually. And then, I haven't figured out a way to colorize these all at once, but anyways, I would just say we're going to use this as the hat, and then we're not going to use this one. So we can, we go into the original thing here and delete the hat part from See, so it's weird. You can't delete the sound channel. You have to delete it from the output in the plugin. So that's good. That's sounding better. We're still organized. And then another thing you can do is make these smaller. And in this case, if I have my hat part now, this hat part is going to this groove agent. So I like to keep these next to each other so that I know that this is the MIDI data, this is the sound channel for that MIDI data. That's how I like to do it, and I recommend just always staying organized. I know it's a pain, you want to be creative, but it's super helpful to do all this as you're going along. Okay, now you can see on the mixing console, if I do an F3, we've got MIDI, MIDI, MIDI. Oh, I'm sorry. Which one is which? Yeah, we can turn off this MIDI part, and you can see we don't really need the master right now. We don't need this master either. So kick, snare, percussion, and hat. Okay, so let's start talking about routing. In the next video, we'll talk about routing.